Hey, loves, I hope you're having a wondrous day today. This is Liz. I'm reading now chapter 10 of Universal Secrets of Telecosmic Power by Anthony Norvell, entitled The 10 Dynamic Secrets of Telecosmic Alchemy to Bring You What You Want. Now, you may have noticed that I make mistakes in reading and such, but I want to tell you, there's so many robo voices out there, GPT type robo voices out there or whatever, and they don't have healing codes in them. And so the voices, you get to hear a live voice with live commentary, and it's a live humans also sending you healing codes. So I just invite you to enjoy my blunderings and fun reading. So let's go. In ancient times, people believed in witchcraft, black and white magic, occult powers, mental alchemy, and many strange cosmic forces, which they believed could be invoked to perform miracles. What was once thought of as superstition is being now accepted by the latest scientists as actual fact. Faith healing, in which miracles are performed, is now known to be due to higher telecosmic forces flowing through the human mind and healing a person, which is what we do with my cosmic rewiring. Praying over seeds of wheat by a minister and his congregation caused them to yield 5 times the crop other than seeds did. You might be familiar with the work of Emoto with ice cube, frozen water and stuff like that. You could actually do a test with rice. I'll explain it at the end of the chapter. Sending it love or hate. Growing plants attached to a brainwave machine by Cleve Baxter proved that they could tell when they were threatened and sent out alarm signals when with some intelligence they possessed. This is very true. It's really good to talk to your plants and everything before you harvest. We truly live in an age of miracles, and we may use these secret, mysterious forces to perform miracles in our own lives. If the ancients had seen our modern television or radio, they would have thought it a supernatural force. If primitive man had seen the miracle of our modern lighted buildings and the turning of wheels of industry through electricity, he would have fled terror-stricken before such an awesome power, which he would attribute to some evil genie. And what of the magic of atomic power, Telstar, spaceships that take men to the moon and back? What of the wizardry of modern computer systems that can do the work that would take men weeks to do in just a few moments? Truly, we live in an age where man has tapped the telecosmic power back of the universe and is indeed performing the miracles dreamed of by the ancients. Telecosmic alchemy performing modern miracles. Now, in the scientific laboratories, it is found that by harnessing these invisible wavelengths of telecosmic power, man may extend his mind into new dimensions of time and space and literally perform miracles. In this chapter, we shall learn how you may use the 10 dynamic secrets of telecosmic alchemy to bring you perfect living, so you may have the health, happiness, prosperity, and riches that you deserve and which you desire. The telecosmic power that flows from the celestial heights to mankind is more than a magnetic or electrical force. It is cosmic intelligence, which operates under perfect laws. Once you learn how to invoke this power, it will work its miracles for you in every department of your life. Is there any reality to black and white magic? Are there such things as black and white magic? Do curses and blessings work some special spell over a person? Are demonology, witchcraft, necromancy, wizardry, and other allied occult arts powerful enough to perform the mystical acts ascribed to them? Each person must answer the above questions for himself, but scientists are no longer laughing at the evidence they have discovered, nor are they calling it superstition. They candidly admit, after many years of research in the fields of occult phenomena, mental telepathy, extrasensory perception, spiritism, and other forms of mystic phenomena, that there is something strange and mystical in the invisible universe which man may tap, which alters the chemistry of his body, changes the conditions of his life, and profoundly affects his destiny when that power is invoked by the higher mind within man. The 10 dynamic secrets of telecosmic alchemy. Use this telecosmogram to release the miracle power of faith. I believe. The magic of believing invokes the supreme act of faith in the highest power that resides within your subconscious mind, which Jesus referred to as the Father within. To release the mystical power of your higher mind, use a system that has been used for centuries in India and Tibet, in which you chant mantras or silent prayers to this indwelling cosmic power who works the miracles of life. Sit in quiet meditation for a few moments and chant in a rhythm of 7, which in itself is a mystical number. 7 times 7 or 49 times the mantra, I believe. You can also do 108. Here is the pattern which you may count out on your first 4 fingers. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Now repeat this pattern until you have completed it 7 times. This will make 49 times that you say this mantra. The Master Jesus said of this dynamic mantra, thy faith has made thee whole. All things are possible to him that believes. Invoke the following telecosmogram of faith every time you wish to obtain power for any situation in life. The telecosmic alchemy begins to change your brain, your body, and the situations in your life in the very moment that you invoke this mantra, I believe. The telecosmogram that flashes to your subconscious mind is, I believe. I believe in the mystical power back of life. I possess an alchemical force within my mind, body, and soul that is capable of performing miracles for me. I now invoke this power to heal my body, to keep it healthy, vital, and young. I believe cosmic spirit now flows through every cell of my brain and body, restoring me, healing me, inspiring me, and guiding me to my great destiny. To heal physical sickness with telecosmic power. If there should be some specific illness that you are trying to heal through telecosmic alchemy, do not name the illness, for this only imprints its reality deeper into your subconscious mind. True. Simply sit in quiet meditation after you have read the above telecosmogram several times and invoke the mystical power of your higher mind by repeating the mantra, I believe, in a rhythm of 7 for 49 times. This repetition of the healing meditation will release the right chemicals within your body from the right glands that will bring about a healing of your negative physical condition. To overcome emotional problems. If it is a mental or emotional problem brought on by worry, fear, stress, or strain of modern living, repeat the above telecosmogram by reading it several times until it's firmly lodged in your subconscious mind. Then sit and chant the mantra, I believe, quietly to yourself or aloud 49 times. Then stop and rest, letting the alchemical power of mind and spirit do the work without any more effort or concern on your part. Repeat this chant and the mantra, I believe, every day for at least half an hour until the condition completely disappears. A woman had a very bad sore on her right hand that did not yield to any kind of medical treatment. She used the above mantra of faith, and it healed completely within 1 day. A woman sitting in one of my classes in New York had migraine headaches that nothing could stop. She had treated this condition for months without results. When we began the chanting of the mantra, I believe, together, she later told me she had a violent headache. After the 3rd repetition of the 7 rhythm, her headache completely disappeared. She reported to me for many weeks after that healing, and her migraine headaches never returned. Her doctor told her it was truly a miracle. A man had such bad allergies that he was constantly under medication. Doctors tried 135 different substances, which they injected into his bloodstream, made up of pollen, dog hairs, feathers, dust, coffee, and other things they thought might be producing the allergies, with sniffling, sneezing, headaches, swollen running eyes, and all the symptoms of hay fever. Yuck, nothing worked. This man used the above mantra for 2 weeks every day and reported that his allergies, whatever the cause, seemed to be completely gone. I have in my files hundreds of similar results proving that something within the human psyche responds to the miracle-working power of faith, the I believe mantra. 2, I invoke. Say the mantra I invoke in a chanting rhythm for 49 times with the following programming to your subconscious mind. I invoke the highest power of telecosmic alchemy, which now works in and through my higher mind centers, performing its miracles for me. I invoke subconscious mind power to bring me health, happiness, power, riches, joy, peace, love, fulfillment, money, or its equivalents. If you are faced with an unpleasant situation, pain, or some annoyance that you want to banish, intone the mantra I invoke 49 times, knowing what it is you're trying to rid yourself of, and the unpleasant situation should completely disappear within a few moments. However, if the situation is such that it cannot disappear, you will feel a sense of removal from your mind, like a thorn leaving the flesh, and a feeling of release and relief will flood over your mind and body, making you immune to the painful situation. To remove obstacles in your path, use this telecosmogram. Number 3, I remove. Use this mantra when you want to remove some obstacles from your life or your path to achievement. There may be a person in your office who causes trouble for everyone, and you would like to see him removed to another place. I say hear, hear. Or you may have some problem that you cannot solve, or something may be opposing you in your desire to achieve some high goal. This mantra can be said when there are problems with in-laws, landlords, bosses, mothers, creditors, or legal obstacles that threaten safety or freedom. Sit quietly and intone the mantra I remove 49 times, and let it release the following telecosmogram for help from your subconscious mind. I remove. My faith is strong that I can and will remove the obstructing negative force that stands in my way of progress. No person or situation can withstand this cosmic power. I now invoke it to remove this troublesome person from my environment. I wish no harm to come to this person. I ask only that he be removed to his right place for his and my greater good. Note, you do not need to say the telecosmogram 49 times. You read it only once or twice to fix it firmly in your subconscious mind. The subconscious never forgets anything it ever hears, sees, or reads. When you say the mantra I remove with its purpose held firmly in your mind, it automatically triggers this telecosmogram from your subconscious mind, and it begins at once to solve your problem or guide you as to what you should do. 4, I bless. Use this mantra when you want to bring benefits, profit, or joy to some other person. Use it also when you want to increase your own good. Say it 49 times when you want to multiply your money or increase your income. When people criticize you or try to hurt your feelings, do not become angry and curse them, but quietly intone the mantra, I bless. And the entire telecosmogram given for this mantra will flash into your consciousness, removing the sting of sarcasm, criticism, or blame. This mantra was used by Jesus, the Master, when he said in Matthew 5:44, but I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. Also, the Beatitudes given in the Sermon on the Mount by Jesus all begin with the mantra, blessed. I bless. I now invoke the power of telecosmic alchemy to bless this condition in my life and transmute it from negative to positive. I bless this money, and under the law of increase, it shall multiply and bring me great benefits. I bless this person and release him to his good, knowing he no longer has power to bring me pain or mental distress. I transmute all negative forces into positive ones by adding the spiritual plus to every experience of my life. I bless this house and all its occupants, asking that they be permitted to dwell forever in peace and harmony. I bless this place of business and invoke the law of increase, knowing that it shall prosper and grow. If you wish to increase your money supply, invoke this mantra by writing on the margins of all $5, $10, and $20 bills that you spend in the next month or so the words, I bless this. Your subconscious will then be programmed to multiply all the money that you spend. To overcome bad habits and control your mind, use this telecosmogram. 5, I control. Use this powerful mantra for many different forms of control. If you have a quick temper that threatens you with disaster, intone this mantra as many times as you feel you are becoming angry. It will instantly flash its telecosmogram to the subconscious to give you immediate control of your temper and your tongue. If you are impatient and the type that cannot stand waiting for a signal to change when you drive your car, if you fret and fume when someone keeps you waiting and it's late for an appointment, if you hate to wait for a bus or a streetcar, use the mantra, I control, saying it to yourself as long as you need it until your mind is under your complete control. If you have a bad habit that you wish to overcome and control, use this mantra, saying it the full 49 times each morning and night until its full power to break your negative habit is released. A student of mine smoked excessively and it was injuring his health. He invoked the mantra, I control, with the telecosmograms given below. Within 2 weeks, he was able to slow down his habit to 2 cigarettes a day. Within 4 weeks, he had stopped completely. If there is an alcoholic or dope addiction problem, intone the I control mantra 3 times a day using the full 49 counts, and it will yield within 2 to 3 weeks. At a famous university in Southern California, using this type of therapy with transcendental meditation and the alpha brainwave control, 20 habitual cigarette smokers stopped in 2 weeks. 19 dope addicts stopped taking heroin within 2 to 3 weeks. Use the mantra I control for overcoming the negative habit of laziness or procrastination or any other bad habit. You can use this mantra also to improve your memory so you can fix dates and times and places firmly in your subconscious mind and recall them at will. Then, most important of all, you may use the mantra I control to control your nerves, muscles, or bodily functions. Use the following telecosmograms with the I control mantra. I now invoke the power of instantaneous control over the forces that regulate my life. My mind is under control of a higher power, and I am no longer impatient when external forces intrude on my peace of mind. My temper is under perfect control, and I speak with calmness and serenity when others rant and rave. I now break the negative habit that I know is harmful to my health and safety. I overcome laziness, putting things off, smoking, drinking, or doing anything to excess, and I control these actions. To release magnetism in your personality, use this telecosmogram. Number 6, I project. This mantra, I project, is to be used when you wish to achieve any of the following objectives. If you wish to have more dynamic and magnetic personality, you can project magnetism in your voice, in your smile, and in your general aura by intoning this powerful mantra. If you want to project to the world a presence which radiates joy, optimism, courage, or any other quality, repeat the mantra I project 49 times at least once a day until you build the habit pattern in your subconscious mind. You may also use this mantra when you wish to project goodwill, friendliness, and love to other people. If you wish to become a better salesman and make more sales of your product, use the mantra I project when you approach your client. A lawyer who had studied telecosmic power used this mantra I project just before going into the courtroom to plead his case before a jury. He would intone the mantra 49 times, asking his subconscious mind to project sincerity, honesty, and justice in his demeanor and personality. He began to win 90% of his cases, whereas formerly he only had won about 45 or 50%. I gave this secret to a college teacher who wanted to be advanced to administrative work at a famous university. Within 6 months, he was given a position as dean of the university with a tremendous increase in his salary. A woman who worked in a beauty parlor used this mantra to advance herself in her work. She kept projecting the mantra I project with the additional telecosmogram that she would give better service to her customers and that someone would offer her a better position in another, bigger establishment. After she had used this mantra for 2 weeks, a man came to the shop to see her and gave her a card telling her to call him. She did, and he turned out to be a representative of a large chain of beauty salon. A woman that she had been doing work for at the beauty parlor was so impressed by her radiant and efficient personality that she told this man to hire her for his chain. She was offered a chance to be manager of one of the leading salons in Beverly Hills, and her work gave her a chance to later become an equal partner with another successful beauty parlor within 2 years' time. Use the following telecosmograms with the mantra I project. My subconscious mind is now programmed to project to the outer world the quality of dynamic magnetism in my personality, my voice, and my aura. I wish to project joy and radiance to charm others and to attract friends and happy experiences. I project the quality of optimism, courage, and integrity in my outer personality. I project an aura of love and beauty to everyone I meet. I increase my effectiveness as a person in my sales work and give confidence and service to others, thus increasing my own good. To turn bad luck into good luck and black magic to white, use this telecosmogram. Number 7, I transmute, meaning to change. You can use this powerful mantra for the following purposes. When you have a long string of bad luck and wish to change it to good luck, use this mantra. If you want to win out in life over persons or situations that seem to be harsh and unyielding, Say this mantra 49 times, at least twice a day. Use this mantra to change ugliness into beauty and refuse to see that which is ugly or demeaning in your environment or in the personalities of those around you. You can turn enemies into friends using this mantra. You can use the I transmute mantra to turn the losing cycles in the stock market or other investments from losses into gains. Your subconscious can be triggered to give you accurate information about investments in real estate, stocks, or business ventures. Use the following telecosmograms with this mantra. I now add the spiritual plus to every situation in my life that represents a minus. I add the plus of beauty where there is ugliness. I change my bad luck cycles into good luck, knowing that I will attract only that which is for my ultimate good. I turn all enemies into friends. I increase my joy and lessen my sorrows. I invoke this power to turn losing cycles in money and business into winning cycles. A man who came into our lecture work in New York was having a period of very bad luck in regard to employment. He was an engineer and had been receiving a salary of more than $25,000 a year. Suddenly, he was out of work, and for 1 year he could not find employment. He was offered various positions at salaries of $15,000 and less, but he refused to lower his standards. His savings were nearly gone, and he and his wife were desperate. I programmed this man with the keywords I transmute and the above telecosmograms, with special emphasis on the last sentence. I invoke this power to turn losing cycles in money and business into winning cycles. Within a few weeks after he started using these mantras, this man was offered a big position in San Francisco at a very good salary, and he instantly accepted it. He had also been programming for a change in residence, hoping that in some way he could either live and work in either Los Angeles or San Francisco. To gain something of value, use the keywords I enrich. Number 8, I enrich. Use the keywords I enrich whenever you want to gain something of value, either mentally, physically, materially, or spiritually. Say the mantra 49 times in the 7 rhythm we have studied. Use this mantra for the following purposes: to enrich your intellect and have an expanded consciousness with greater cultural growth in all fields of knowledge. In elevating your standards to very high levels of idealism and beauty, use the I enrich mantra. Use this mantra also to strengthen your 5 physical senses and your physical body, so they will all operate in harmony and give greater efficiency and pleasure. Use the I enrich mantra to bring you material riches, including money in the bank for security, lands, houses, cars, jewels, furnishing, clothing, and other material things that add to comfort, security, and happiness. You will trigger the following telecosmograms by using the I enrich mantra. I enrich. I now enrich my consciousness on all levels of creative action. I wish to increase my mental and intellectual capacity to absorb wisdom and knowledge which I may apply to my life. I absorb from my subconscious mind high standards, idealism, beauty, and qualities of perfection, which will show in my outer actions and create for me a perfect destiny. My 5 senses and my body's physical forces now operate in complete unity, giving me harmony within and greater enjoyment of my total life experiences. I am enriched spiritually, and my soul becomes attuned to the cosmic soul of the universe, pulsating in harmony with the forces of good, peace, love, joy, and ecstasy. To rid yourself of negative emotions, moods, and depression. Number 9, I dispel. The mantra I dispel can be used to banish clouds of moodiness, fear, worry, hatred, anxiety, and depression. When you say this mantra every time you have a problem you cannot solve or something troubles you, it instantly helps lift the veils of confusion and discord, permitting your subconscious mind to come through with perfect psychic guidance. Intuition will once more take over when you use the mantra I dispel to remove mortal mind doubts about your present or future life. I dispel. Use these telecosmograms for this mantra. All negative clouds that obstruct my higher vision, such as fear, worry, hatred, anxiety about the future, are here and now dispelled by the bright sun of my subconscious mind. I am in the light, and the shadows of doubt and uncertainty fall behind me. I am illumined by the light of cosmic mind and guided through intuition to my destiny of perfect living. And here's the last one, to heal a specific physical or mental condition, and we're closing out this chapter. Number 10, I heal. This mantra may be used when there is some specific physical or mental condition that needs healing, which may not have responded to physical treatment by medicines or doctors. Give modern science every chance first, and then, if there are no results, let the cosmic physician work his healing arts on you through the centuries-old method of telecosmic alchemy, which knows how to build your body and sustain it perfectly. Use this mantra of I heal with the following telecosmograms. My body responds to the higher superconscious power that knows the chemistry of every cell of my physical body. I now release the healing power of this higher mind to restore my body to its perfect functioning. My heart responds to the cosmic rhythm which set it into motion, and it will now regulate my heart, my blood pressure, my blood circulation, my metabolism, my digestion, my nourishment, and all other functions perfectly. Any specific ailment that now afflicts my body or brain responds to the I heal mantra. My subconscious mind, which controls the autonomic processes of my body through the autonomic system, now takes over the healing process and I become perfect. And there's the chapter. Again, I want to remind you, I love sessions for coaching and healing. I have them open if you're interested. Reach out to me below. And I also, my book, The Light Within, is coming out soon. It's a book about managing your energy. Take care, everyone. I'll talk to you soon.